Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Kassia. On this channel, we discuss all aspects of the ascension process. And today we're going to be talking about the Vernal Equinox. This is occurring on March 20th, 2023, 32023. And it is opening up a gateway of energy that goes all the way from 32023 to 32323. And on 32323, otherwise known as March 23rd, 2023, we have Pluto entering the sign of Aquarius. If you guys have not checked out the Pluto in Aquarius video, I definitely suggest that you do. This is a huge energy, and Pluto is going to be in the sign of Aquarius until 2043. 2044 is the year that Pluto will plant itself securely in Pisces without retrograding back into Aquarius. And all of that information, all the dates, all that stuff is in the Pluto in Aquarius video. But this is a huge gateway nexus of energy here. We have the Vernal Equinox occurring, of course, as it always does, with the sun at 0 degrees of Aries. And this year, not only is the sun at 0 degrees of Aries, but we have it sandwiched in between Neptune and Mercury. So Neptune is in the final degrees of Pisces here, and Mercury is at, it's either 2 or 3 degrees. This is really, there we go. I had to bring up the bigger type because I'm getting to that age in my life where like really small writing I just can't read. Yeah, so Mercury at 3 degrees of Aries, Neptune at, where's my Neptune? 25 degrees of Pisces. And of course that sun at 0 degrees of Aries. So we have that higher spiritual soul essence with Neptune. And then we have that linear human mind energy with Mercury and the sun right in between. So really the sun and our consciousness receiving a powerful activation that puts us in more alignment with our soul self, with our higher self. And we've been working with this energy all throughout Pisces season. So getting another big burst of it to carry us forward into Aries season. And through this vernal equinox, this is a huge, huge energy point. We've been talking about the energies building up to this throughout 2023 so far. This is one of those big jump off points. And so this is a great time to begin initiating new things, new projects. There's a lot of powerful energetic potential and creative potential here to be utilized, especially during this portal of energy from the 20th to the 23rd. Now, another interesting thing, right around the equinox, we have Jupiter coming into conjunction with Chiron in the sign of Aries. So this is a beautiful blessing when it comes to our healing journeys, when it comes to our wounds and learning how to utilize those wounds, not only for our highest healing, but also to be of assistance to the greater collective and to see the ways that sharing our stories, sharing our passion can help to influence other people and inspire other people to lift themselves up as well. So that's a really, really gorgeous kind of bonus to this energy as well. So anybody who's interested in sharing their voice, sharing their story, sharing their message, anyone who is interested in pursuing any type of healing career, any type of healing pastime, or really digging into your own healing work on a deeper level, this equinox is really giving a beautiful and powerful burst of energy to do that with. So I think that's all we're going to talk about as far as the energies go. I want to jump right in and see what the cards have to say for people. So we have 3 options for the crystals today. We have this beauty right here. This is an aura quartz, I believe. That's pile number 1, if that resonates with you. Then we have this beauty right here for pile number 2. And I'm not quite sure what this one is, but it's really pretty, right? And then we also have this black quartz. This is actually called a dragon's egg. Technically not a quartz, I don't think. I'm enjoying saying the word quartz. It's I don't know if they actually do call that druzy quartz or what that is. I'm not always up on all of the names and terminologies, but they also call it a dragon's egg. So that's going to be for pile number 3. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. And I'll hold all three of these up together for anyone who wants to see them side by side. Feel into the energy of those for a second. Maybe close your eyes, take a breath, open your eyes and see where they land. And that's going to be the crystal for you, the reading for you. And there may be multiple readings that resonate. So go ahead and just jump in wherever you're called. We're going to start with crystal number 1, pile number 1. And I'm feeling the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot that we're going to start with clear for pile number 1. So let's get some messages for all of my beautiful viewers who chose pile number 1 for this March equinox. This kickoff to Aries season. This powerful creative portal. What is going on? What are the messages for my pile number 1? All right, so we have the Empress coming out as your first card, which is a great first card to have. We also have the 5 of Pentacles here. And what I'm feeling from this for you guys in pile number 1 is that you are creating something from nothing, or you're creating something from a heavy loss. And so there's some situation in your life where you this is a loss of finances, this is a loss, perhaps the death of a loved one. This is something in your life that you lost, something you had to release and let go of, some hardship. Or some hardship. Doesn't necessarily have to be something you let go of, but a hardship that you are now creating something beautiful from. You are rising up out of the ashes of this as this beautiful, powerful creatrix that you are. What do we have? Yeah, this is great, you guys. So we have the 6 of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups coming out here. Something incredibly emotionally fulfilling that's balanced. Where there was a lack of balance, where there was a lack of reciprocity, you are now bringing in this beautiful energy of balance. So I feel you coming into a much more emotionally balanced place. A place where you really know what is important to you, what fulfills you. You know that you deserve it and you're ready to go after it. If this is a relationship, you're now calling in a relationship. If you were in one before that was very one-sided, where you feel, just like this card suggests, as though somebody left you out in the cold, you're now finding a relationship or partnership that feels balanced, right? Somebody that shows up. For a lot of you, it's like the relationship isn't with an outer person, though. It's your own relationship with yourself. Like you're learning how to show up for yourself. And perhaps you had to learn this lesson through somebody who didn't show up for you. And it's a hard lesson to learn that way, but there's powerful growth here, right? We're going from the 5 to the 6. All right, you're learning how to turn. It's like that age-old quote that they always say, like, if somebody hands you lemons, make lemonade. That's what this energy is. Like, as we move into Aries season and we hit this vernal equinox, you're taking all those lemons that life has been handing you and you are making lemonade. We have the Strength card on the bottom of the deck. All right, overcoming adversity. Overcoming, taming the beast, right? And for many people, like my favorite definition or interpretation of the Strength card is that the beast represents the mind. The energy of the mind, and we're taming that energy of the mind. You're coming into a place where you truly understand how powerful, how resilient, how strong you are. And yes, some of that strength had to come, that knowledge of that strength had to come through adversity. It had to come through incredible challenges. But it's worth it. Or it's going to be worth it because of what you gain on the other side of this. You're also becoming open to receiving help, open to receiving from the universe, from other people in your life. Anything else that we want to... The Fool. Yeah, there's a brand new start here. This is the card that represents, to me, Aries energy. So that's beautiful. It's having the strength to take a leap of faith, to travel into the unknown, to take a gamble, to take a risk. But it's like taking a gamble on yourself, knowing that you have everything within you that you need in order to complete this journey. And I'm being drawn to the sun in this card. It's like the sun is finally shining. It's like if your life has been cloudy for a while, the sun is finally breaking through the clouds. All right, there's illumination here as well. There's understanding. For some of you guys, it's like it's been a long voyage to get here. All right, but you're here now. And the energy is just absolutely beautiful. Anything else? Yeah. We have the Three of Swords, which came up inverted. And then we also have the Five of Cups. All right, with the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So this is the energy that you were in for a long time. There's a lot of pain here. There's a lot of sadness, a lot of heartbreak, grief. All right, but you're finally, with this card flipped out, right? The swords, they just fall right out of this heart. And it's like you're in this process, you've been in this process of beginning to peel these swords out of your heart. And there's this energy, right? As a result of this energy, there's been a long time where you found yourself stuck in this energy. This is the energy, they call this card like the keywords or the phrase used for this card the most often is crying over spilled milk, right? Being so focused on what you lack that you haven't been able to see what you have. Being in that place where it's like a dark fog kind of sits over you. All right, and now it's like there's passion, there's a fire being lit here. All right, there's a brand new start wanting to happen for you. You have two aces out on the table, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands and the Fool. So this is brand new beginnings, new adventures, new chapters being started. Coming out of this energy, all right? Seeing things through a lens of gratitude instead of a lens of despair. All right, recognizing the resources that you have at your disposal and using those resources wisely. Feeling inspired for the first time in a long time. And I mean, people who live in the northern hemisphere, this is quite literally probably going to be when the sun really starts breaking through the clouds, right? It starts warming up. Things start growing again. And it's like, I feel that for you too. It's like you've been trapped underneath all that snow, all of that heaviness. And you're finally starting to grow again, right? There's life coming back into you. All right, the world is breathing light back into you. I love that. And I want to pull a card from the Earth Magic Oracle for you guys to close this little mini read here. Clear. Give me a card for pile number 1 from the Earth Magic Oracle. Some of you guys, you're being inspired to start a project. This could be a creative project. This could be just any way that you're able to build something beautiful and inspiring. A space that's beautiful, inspiring to you. Some of you guys may be moving or changing location and building a home somewhere. Getting something up off the ground. Putting down roots. All right. Okay, so we have the autumnal equinox coming out, release. And we have the wolf instinct. And with this autumnal equinox card too, I'm feeling this energy of there may be a cycle that started at the autumn equinox. And it may not be this autumn. It could be any autumn. This could have been autumn 2 years ago. This could be like, you know, whatever, what have you, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. It could be this past year. But it was something that started then, and you're coming around to the conclusion of that energy now. And you're learning how to trust your own instincts. And there is this energy of releasing, of purging. I think you've been in this process of releasing. It's like also the releasing of what doesn't serve. Right? Jobs, relationships, people, places, things, what have you, belief systems, habits, whatever it was that was holding you back. And with the tsunami wake-up call here, We have the tsunami, and then we have the ocean ebb and flow. So I love this energy, right? All this water energy. Some of you guys may be water signs watching this, or water may have significance to you. But there was something, this is like the Tower card, right? There was a big shakeup. For some of you guys, it's like something really just came in and ripped right through. Very Tower energy in the outer world, and removed everything that wasn't serving you. For some of you guys, this has been a process that has been underway, that you've been consciously undergoing for some time. But either way, it's like you had this wake-up call. The universe kind of slapped you in the face in some regard or respect. And then things started moving. Things started shifting. Things started changing. And it was like you may have for a time felt really out of touch with yourself, with who you are, with your truth, with your instinct, right? And now it's like that's coming back. Like I said, it's breathing new life into you. All right? And now you're able to surrender more to the ebb and flow of life. And it's like that leaf in the stream, just allowing yourself to be carried downstream. There's a new peace. Some of you guys may have spent some time alone too. I'm seeing this lone wolf energy here. You may have felt isolated. You may have felt that it was like you against the world. There's like an energy of isolation, abandonment maybe. And I feel like you're finding your pack again too, whatever that means for you. Your pack, your tribe. And they're going to lift you up. I saw summer solstice, radiance. I saw vision quest, river, movement, dawn, new beginnings as I was shuffling. Clear. I think that all really speaks for itself, right? I'm really excited for you guys. I think this is going to be a beautiful equinox and beyond. Cloud shape-shifting. Yeah, you are changing form. You are really shedding your own skin. And I think coming into clear, a whole new, it's like a whole new version of you is being born right now. So I love that for you guys. All right. Happy equinox. Go ahead and check out more of the readings if you feel so called. Either way, definitely don't forget to like this video and share with anyone that you think it may resonate with. All right, we're going to clear. And get ready for pile number 2. This beautiful quartz that I'm not sure what it is. That's what we're going to be working with right now. And for you guys in pile number 2, I'm being called to the Akashic Tarot. So we're going to pull an Akashic Tarot card for you. Probably a couple. Clear. Guidance for pile number 2. Autumnal Equinox. Vernal Equinox. The Autumnal Equinox card came up in the pile number 1's reading. That's why I was thinking of that. Vernal Equinox. Spring Equinox. Aries season. Pile number 2 for all of my viewers in pile number 2. All right. We have Uriel and the Sphinx and wishes fulfilled. And this was inverted, but I don't typically read inversions in this deck. Although for some of you, I feel like there's a wish that you didn't think was going to be granted, something that you didn't think was going to manifest, that's going to be manifesting for you during Aries season. I want to look into card number 21 here. Whenever I see the Sphinx, I always think of the Akashic Records. That's what the Sphinx represents for me. Let's see. This is deeper truths being realized. Information coming in for you. This card shows that it's time for you to do the most important and possibly the most difficult work in your life. The digging and inner discovery that takes you to your deepest self and your deepest power. Even the Great Sphinx had to be dug out many times from the blowing desert sands that buried it up to its neck. And you must dig diligently too. You may have to chip away at the rock-like substance of your old beliefs and histories so that you can get to the truth inside. But don't worry, you have begun already, and you've made considerable inroads. There's also someone here to help you. Uriel, whose name means fire of God. You can work directly in your meditations with this archangel for self-understanding, transformation, and guidance. Also be on the lookout for someone in your daily life whom Uriel has sent. This could be a teacher, a mentor, or even a new friend who shares a kinship with you about this inner quest. It is a relationship of great value that comes in a time of profound power. Don't diminish the importance of this phase. It is this work that leads you to your initiation and to your higher power. Ooh, interesting. So a little bit of shadow work going on here. So this is information, revelations coming through, but this is a deeper understanding of self that you are gaining during this equinox here. And so I do feel like the fulfillment of your wishes, your dreams, the thing that you wanted to manifest that hasn't been manifested yet, it's going to come through when you're willing to do the work here. And I feel like some of you guys, you have been doing this work, but there's been something that you haven't uncovered yet. It's like you've been digging, but you haven't dug deep enough. And you're going to become aware, and that's where, when we were talking about Jupiter conjunct Chiron, right? I think that the energy of that is going to be really working with you and beneficial for you and helping you to get just into that deeper layer, right? To dig down into that deeper layer to find the gems that are hidden there. Ask Uriel to assist you, right? To assist you in transformation, to assist you in the growth that's necessary at this time. Ask the Sphinx, right? Some of you guys, you may be working with or guided to work with the Akashic Records in some way, shape, or form in order to uncover these deeper truths. I feel like something powerful about your path is going to be revealed. And it's linked into past lives too. There's like a past life energy here. I keep being drawn to the full moon over the Sphinx's head in this card as well. So you may have some powerful revelations, or you may want to work really powerfully with the energy of the full moon. And definitely pay attention to that. It said that you would be sent somebody to assist you. Some of you guys may have somebody that you're drawn to, right? That you want to work with, that you feel may be able to mentor you or assist you in some way. If any of you are feeling guided to working with me, I am accepting clients again. I feel compelled to say that in case there is somebody here who is, you're going to sense who this person is. And it may not be somebody that you're getting a reading from or you're getting a healing session from, but that may be for some of you. Others of you, it is someone who's going to mentor you. Or for some of you guys, I feel like it's somebody who's been through the same thing that you're going through. Or the same thing that you're getting ready to uncover. And so they're going to be able to show you the way to heal whatever that wound is that you've been working on healing. They're going to show you, and for some of you guys, this person may be somebody that you were attached to in a past life. You may know them from a past life. And they may be coming back in to help you heal that whatever that situation was that's still influencing you in this lifetime. Let's see. We have winged messengers on the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys may have people coming into your life or situations coming into your life that are revealing the belief systems and the outdated parts of you that are ready to be shed, that are revealing to you some of these triggers, these deeper wounds that want to be healed. We have paths unknown. Be willing to walk the path less traveled. I feel like the things that you want and desire are going to lead you down a road that you never expected to travel. It's like you think you know where you're going, but you really have no idea. Yeah, it's definitely an energy for you guys of like stepping outside of your comfort zone. Let's see, you had Hilarion that came here as well. Let's see. So Hilarion is working with you. He's a powerful ascended master and a wonderful connection to the font of information that the Akashic records hold. So if you are feeling called to work with the Akashic records or to tap into your personal Akash, Hilarion is wanting to come through as a helper. If that resonated for you when I said that. He's the master of research, science, truth, healing, logical mind, concrete knowledge, and spirit communications. It's time to open to this master's energy if you have a job that involves any type of evidence detection and drawing conclusions from that discovery. So he's here to bring in the logical, that logical minded energy to whatever it is that you're pursuing, to assist you in any type of higher learning, especially if you're like going back to school, like quite literally the academic type studies. And with the loving elementals that also came out here, I'm feeling for some of you guys like you may be working with nature as well. Working to preserve nature. Trying to just feel into anything else here. What I'm feeling like is like the path feels unknown, but really you've traveled similar paths in many, many lifetimes, right? It reminds me of the card in the Starseed Oracle that says you've been training many lifetimes for this. Clear. So it's like, it may seem like doing something completely new. We have the spring equinox right here, confirming that this is your power time right now. It may seem like you're traveling down a road, very unfamiliar territory, but as you continue moving down this road, you're going to begin to notice that there are some familiar things about this. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're pursuing, like you're going to realize, it's like you're going to start remembering. And there's a lot of inspiration I feel coming to you guys in panel number 2. Clear. During Aries season, this vernal equinox. Whatever it is that you are taking on, just know, King of Keys on the bottom of the deck. It is worthwhile. So anybody who's thinking of going back to school for something, anybody who's thinking about studying something, who's been called, whether this is like in a traditional sense or even something like you've been thinking of studying the Kabbalah, or you've been thinking of like we said, learning how to work with and tap into the Akashic records, whatever it is, just know that there is a reason for that, and there's a lot of growth for you. But the greatest growth comes from really digging into the self, doing that deep shadow work, getting down into that deeper layer, that final layer, it feels like, that is going to be the springboard then that opens you up for everything. I'm going to pull a Gateway of Light activation oracle card for you guys to close your reading here. Clear. Let's get a card, activation card for pile number 2. Pile number 2, all of my viewers. who are drawn to pile number 2. We have the crown chakra upgrade. Ooh, divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy. Wow, that's powerful. Yeah, you guys are really coming into your power. And it was hard. I mean, I definitely had moments where some of you might have been able to tell while I was doing this reading, where it was just like, there's still a lot of mystery to it. All right, it was hard to totally pin down. And I feel like that's the point that you're at right now. You're very mysterious. There's a lot of powerful shifts happening, like deep in the bedrock of your soul, of your being. And I feel like this is a time where you're really, it's because this new version of you is emerging. It's like you may not even know what to make of yourself. Others may not know what to make of you right now. Except for that person that comes into your life that is going to be that guide for you, or that kindred soul or spirit. Somebody that you can connect with in a way that you haven't been able to connect with other people. It's like somebody who understands you in a way that other people are just unable to at this time. That helps you understand yourself better. That's what this energy, this pile is all about. It's about you understanding you better. Discarding the layers that are not you and stepping into a deeper connection with the truth of who you are. Like we said, many lifetimes of truth here, I feel. And really opening up that connection to the divine. And for some of you guys, I feel like it's like you're going to find a way of merging spirituality and like science, or some of these more like when we talk about like the academics and stuff like that, the more traditional. It's like merging the non-traditional or the spiritual with the traditional. Creating a new way. It's like a new way to do something old is what it feels like. Clear. And what else wanted to pop? You can't make this shit up. Akashic Records wanted to pop out. You guys, get an Akashic reading. If nothing else, some of you guys, if you've been feeling drawn to working with the Akashic Records, this is a full confirmation that it is time for that. And it's time to work with the energy in your Akashic Records, clearing some of that energy. Releasing past lives is jumping out at me. And the freedom that comes from that. All right. And clear. I do offer some services that can help with that. Lots of other people offer services too. You may begin to realize that you're just spontaneously beginning to be able to connect with that. But it's definitely in the cards, so to speak, for you. Then we have the Halls of Amenti initiation that was on the bottom of the deck right as I was about to put it away. Secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiations. There is a beautiful, clear treasure being uncovered for you during this spring equinox, and you are that treasure. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Go ahead and hit that like button, and we will move on to pile number 3 now. All right. Pile number 3, we have this beautiful dragon's egg, this beautiful black dragon's egg. So if you were drawn to this stone, this is the reading for you. And what am I being called to for you guys? Yeah, I'm going to do some Intuit Tarot for pile number 3 to start you out. Clear. Let's get some energy, some guidance for pile number 3. Vernal Equinox. Pile number 3. What is happening for all of my beauties who chose pile number 3? All right, first card out, solar eclipse, big changes coming. All right, and this card extends for about 6 months. All right, so either you're going to be feeling the energies of this for the next 6 months, or the things that come about in this reading are going to unfold over a period of about 6 months. Or in 6 months, but I'm feeling over a period of 6 months here. So we have the 9 of Wands, a test of faith. Coming out with the Queen of Cups, emotional imbalance. All right, this is Queen of Cups reversed here. So some of these changes and transformations coming, they may be challenging. All right, I'm feeling Uranian energy here. Uranus and Taurus. Uranus is in the sign of Taurus. That may be relevant for some people. There may be some Tauruses watching this. Or it's just that energy, that eclipse energy, that Taurus energy. It could also be the first set of eclipses that we're having, or the eclipse that we're having in the sign of Taurus. We will be having one more eclipse in Taurus this year. One, or I think just one. But your faith is being tested. You may be thrown very much off balance. There's an intensity. Tell me more about this inverted Queen of Cups here. Something. It's just well, it's like we say, right? How do we develop faith? We don't develop faith when things are going well. It's easy to have faith when things are going well. When things are rocky, that's the true test of faith. How we're able to hold through. It's like, how much do you really believe? How much do you really trust in yourself, in the universe? How much do you trust that when things fall apart, it's so they can come together in a more powerful and aligned way? So it's like courage in the face of adversity. But then we have the Four of Wands coming out, which is beautiful energy. Celebrating union. This is reunions. This is community support. Homecoming. I'm feeling the energy of community support coming through. Really strongly. You may need to reach out to your network. It may be an all hands on deck kind of situation here. We have the Seven of Coins, a lack of growth here, which is interesting. And Judgment, needing to step it up, also reversed there. Regression. I'm feeling that. So I'm feeling like for some people, it's like this situation, this energy, for some of you guys, throws you for a loop. And so you may find yourself, or this may have been already what's happened leading up to this. It's going to be different for different people. You may have found yourself or be finding yourself in a place where you fall back into old behaviors, old ways of being, old habits. For some of you guys, what this is saying too, like it's coping mechanisms, that's an energy that you're needing to work through. For some of you guys too, I'm feeling like there's somebody, yeah, there's somebody that comes back around during this time and they want a reunion with you, but they haven't grown. They haven't grown and they haven't changed. They're not emotionally balanced still. And this in and of itself is a test. And for some of you guys, it's like they may be coming in when you really feel like you need support. Or you're lacking something that they're offering. But the offer, it doesn't feel like there's any substance behind it. They're still not in a place to be offering you anything. But this is the energy that you possess. Nine of Cups, New Moon, both upright. Emotional fulfillment, manifestation of desires, okay? You can have everything that you dream of and wish for. And this shakeup is bringing you closer to that, whether you recognize it or not. All right? But it's not going to come. It's like recognizing where that energy exists and where it doesn't. Right? Who and what, that's like the test, is being able to identify, is this going to bring me closer? Is this person or this situation going to bring me closer to this energy or further away? I feel like for somebody, it's like you go through this huge shakeup. All right? You you come out of this energy on top, stronger, more empowered. And somebody feels this, and it's like they're drawn to you again because you're now in your power. It's kind of like they want to, you know, I hate to put it this way, but they want to like suck off the teat of your success. Or they feel you getting stronger and they're drawn back to you, but they really, it's almost like they just want to leech off of that energy. So don't let them do that. Don't let them do that, because you are on an upswing here. All right, Ten of Swords, final chapter. This is where this is this is where you were coming from, all right? The breakdown, the breakup, the rock bottom. All right? So it's very much like that. What is that? That song, started from the bottom, now we here. All right, you started from the bottom. Once you get up here, don't be entertaining people that are still down here. All right. There may be people who they want you to believe they're up here with you, but they haven't done the work. All right, self-absorbed, Hermit in reverse. A risky endeavor under that, Ace of Coins in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, don't fall for the sweet talk. Don't fall for whatever it is. It's really that energy of looking at like, who was there for me when I was down, when I was laying on the ground, who offered a hand to help me up? Not who wants to come back around once things are good, right? Who wanted to sit down on the table and eat with me when all I had was a loaf of bread? Those are the people that should be sitting at your table when you're ready to eat steak. That kind of an energy, okay? You really got tested, but you're coming through this stronger and far more empowered. All right, let's see. I want to pull a Sacred Light Oracle for you guys to close your reading. Clear. Let's get some energy for pile number 3. Closing card for pile number 3. Part of your lesson, part of what you were learning here was boundaries. It was faith in yourself. It was persistence, grit, courage, all of those things, right? But it was also boundaries. Learning how to set boundaries. Learning how to practice discernment. Who and what is worthwhile. All right, because for some people, I feel like it was, yes, your own energy and your own journey, but it was also other people's influence that was part of this energy that helped drag you down before. And so it's like, now that you've pulled yourself back up again, right? Now that you're feeling whole and complete again, now that you're moving towards what it is that you really desire, you've got that fire lit. There's a lot of similarities between this and pile number 1, I feel like. Don't let somebody drag you back down again. Don't let yourself drag you back down either. There's an energy here of being bogged down by regressing into your own bad habits. And but for a lot of you, it's the biggest bad habit is trusting and allowing people into your life that don't deserve to be there, that haven't earned their spot, so to speak. So we have galactic vibration coming through, raising your resilience. I love that. And then we have Crystal Kingdom, slowing down, materialism, cyclic debris. Let me feed into these, feel into these. This card is gorgeous, right? So this is you really connecting with your divine galactic self. This is you stepping into your most empowered vibration, really reconnecting spiritually, really becoming a much more powerful channel. Working with crystals may assist you in this. You're being guided to practice meditation, to be out in nature, to work with nature, to clear yourself, clear your energy through nature. Your galactic team and your higher self want to connect with you and communicate with you. Let's see. A galactic connection often feels like a lightning bolt shooting down through your higher crown at the speed of light. Being energetically tapped by a higher dimensional galactic energy of evolved consciousness is an intense experience and not one to be taken lightly. These high energies of 100% pure light consciousness operate on a vastly different scale to any other energy form. Those that experience these connections are direct channelers. Caution is always required at this level. The galactic vibration is one of divine expression. The universe's continual energy expansion alongside the remnants of its early beginnings is the very reality of creative and divine intelligence. Galactic Ascension Master Galadriel is encouraging you to explore your innate connection to the universal God spark. As you are called to a higher purpose, you will be a support and strength for others who experience troubled times. Continuing in the face of your own adversity builds resilience and conviction of spirit. The photographic beauty of star systems will inspire you to further your connection to the stars as you gaze at the wonder of their mysterious universal creation, reminding you to aim high and reach for the stars. And the quote here is, helping humanity is also a conscious choice to help yourself. And the affirmation is, I activate my galactic vibration for higher humanity. I speak with informed guidance. And the sacred crystal here is Tektite. So this is powerful. This is you receiving a powerful galactic activation, right? Really tapping into your higher self, your soul self. I feel like working with crystals is also going to help balance your energy as these activations are coming through. And it's like, this energy moving through this initiation is what this feels like, really, and getting to the other side of it and calling your power back. Your vibration raises like you didn't even realize, I think, how much you were allowing your own thoughts, your own energies, and the energies of other people around you, situations that you were in, that you felt stuck in, like paralyzed, like that energy really lowered your vibration intensely. And now it's like you're shooting straight up, is what this feels like. So use the crystals, work with nature in order to clear yourself, ground yourself, in order to perhaps slow down the intensity of this if it gets to be too much. If you're feeling too activated, right, ask for ease and grace. And also, I feel like a lot of the situations that you're coming out of, there is energy attached to that. You want to make sure you're cutting cords. You want to make sure you're clearing your energy, that you're shielding yourself, that you are shaking off any of those, this card says psychic debris, right? And any psychic energy that may still be aimed in your direction that is not of the highest intent. All right, so definitely get yourself... work with these energies yourself and perhaps get a clearing from somebody else as well. That's going to be really helpful for you. And it's like for some of you guys, it's like if you lost everything on the outside, it was to remind you that the material, the outer stuff is not what matters. Perhaps you were starting to rely too much on that. And it's like now you're being plugged back into your spiritual connection, which is everything. And everything else flows from that. We have the Temple of Mary on the bottom of the deck here. Emotional expression, playful innocence. It also says exploitation, but I don't know what I feel about that. Don't allow other people to exploit your light or your kindness or your innocence, your beauty. Let's see if there's anything I want to read for you out of this. Residing on the fifth ray of healing, the Divine Mother Mary assists the children of Earth to evolve their heart to free individuals from emotional pain and burden. If unconditional love wasn't given to you as a child, it may be difficult to accept who you are and others without conditions. Left unhealed, these wounds affect future relationships and acceptance of love. leaving your generous heart open to exploitation. Divine Mother Mary asks you to be receptive and expanding into new levels of love. Get the tissues ready. Goodbyes will seem to last forever, and empathetic connections will bring newfound friends. Long-distance travel, relationship issues, and natural life transitions will also influence friendships and relationships. So a lot shifting and changing in every single respect of your life. Morganite is the crystal to work with Mother Mary here. I release my personal prejudice. I accept others the way I accept myself. An organ of deep knowledge and wisdom. Your heart links your consciousness and soul as one. All right. Recovering this divine love can be an intense and heart awakening experience. This divine expansion communicates these interactions via your heart's feeling. Its emotional expression is essential to give and receive love fully. So you guys are really, I mean, you got these just powerful activations, heart chakra activations, crown activations. I mean, this is gonna be nuts for you guys. Pile number 3. I had a feeling this was gonna be an intense pile. Okay. Underneath that, we had Antakarana, crossing the rainbow bridge, resurrection coming full circle. All right. And I think that says it all right there. Clear. So welcome back, you beautiful soul, you rainbow light warrior. Angelic realms under there. You guys are so supported. You are so loved. You are so guided. And if you felt alone, just know that you were never alone, but you were meant to learn how to walk this road in your power with your head held high. And not to let anybody take that from you. Not to let anybody steal your peace, your joy, your self-respect. Least of all you. Oh, you guys, I'm so excited for what's coming for you. Really work with the new moons during this time. Set those powerful intentions. There's going to be something within the next month coming into your reality. Something that brings you fulfillment and joy. And it may just be something little to start with, but it's like the universe throwing you some sort of just like I want to say like throwing you a bone, but like throwing you something, some little encouragement. It feels like, and there's much more to come. There's much more to come as long as you make the decisions that are most beneficial for you. And like we said, you don't allow anybody else to drag you back down. Awareness and insight. As you continue to be decisive, continue to embrace the truth, to speak your truth, to live your truth, to communicate that truth. Clear. You can't go wrong. All right, you guys, I love you. I appreciate you. If you enjoyed this reading, go ahead and hit that like button. If you know somebody else who would enjoy this reading, go ahead and share it with them. Drop a comment below and let me know what you thought, how you're feeling these energies, and a happy, happy equinox to each and every one of you. I'll talk to you soon.